everybody, you're watching Michigan Farmer 421. I'm Clyde, and today we are going to be installing a trailer brake on the Fummins. Now this truck is a 1992, and Ford did not put trailer brake modules in their trucks until I think the 2000s. I don't even know if they put them in the 2000s. No, they didn't. I think in 2001 or 03, when the 6.0 Power Stroke came out. I think that was 03. Maybe it was 04. I'm trying to put my hand over the microphone here. Ford did start. Oh my God, the dingers. Ford did start. Good golly. This video is going to be all over the place today. Put trailer brakes in their trucks. Like this one's got you could do the gain 8.8, change it 1, I think it was at 2, tell it, but it's going to tell me there's no trailer connected. So anyway, mine is a 1992. No wires were even ran to the back for a trailer brake controller. And trailers back then, I don't think were as big as we are now. We're running, golly, I think the biggest gooseneck now is 48 feet. Is it 48 feet? No, maybe it's not 48 feet. It's under 48 feet. I don't know which one they would be, but anyway, getting off track here. Trailer brake controller. Okay, so I went to the store, and this truck is not going to be used to haul it all the time. So I got one of the cheap low grade ones. This is a Hopkins Impulse. Got a red button. It's got that display kind of like the Ford did over there. And then it's just got your up and down. Fairly simple. I didn't buy the wiring harness because there is no wiring harness for this truck. Because this truck doesn't have any wires running to the back. So I saved myself 40 bucks there. So hopefully I will make up that 40 bucks without having to buy anything else. But we got to get started by running our wire from our plug. We got to start by running our wire from our plug to the cab. So I just got some standard, let's see. This is 14 strand. Flexible wire. This is technically not supposed to be used for vehicles, but I'm going to use it. Automotive wire is actually really expensive, and this wire I have used in automobiles and it's worked okay. And I'm not going to be running, well, who knows, but I'm not going to be running a triple axle trailer, I don't think, behind this thing. If I am, we're doing it for the wrong reason. So hook up this wire to my plug. I'm pretty sure, which way does it go? It goes like this. I'm pretty sure it is this one. I'll look it up on my phone and I'll show you guys. Okay, so with it being on top of the plug, oh, is there gonna be a bad glare? Ah. With it being on top of the plug, the trailer brakes. Alright, so I got this now wired up. This one is the left-hand turn signal. Brake lights are here. This is with it being in the plug exactly the way it is. Ground is here below. Trailer brake is on this side. The right-hand turn signal is on this side. So now I have to make sure I put this in the plug right. That way my contacts don't get screwed. When I go to turn on my left-hand turn signals, my trailer brakes start going da 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 da. We don't want that. So I'm gonna wire this all, not wire, connect this all back together, and then we'll start running our wire up to the cab. So here we go. Okay, I have the whole back end of the wiring plug put back together. I have an airplane flying over my head. I ran my wire along the frame rail with all the other wiring harnesses to the cab. I'm in the cab now. Here's my brake wire that I made this bracket. I just angled piece of metal, drilled 2 holes, bolted this to it, put that on there, and then I'm going to put this cover back on and hopefully it will work, and then we'll go from there. So that's where we're at right now. Okay, I have now got everything wired up and installed. When doing this, you need to be careful of which wires you connect. That's why I kind of didn't record a little bit there. I just wanted to make sure I had all the wires, because if I arc the system, the batteries could be immediately drained and I'd have to start all over on charging. So we'll start off where the power and ground are. The power and ground are in my little box here. This has a solenoid to run electric fans, CB radios, and all that stuff, right? It shuts off when the key shuts off. Nothing gets drained off the batteries. Now, this, it says just hooked direct to the battery. So I hooked it up to the hot side of the solenoid, not the controlled side. That way there's power all the time. That way I still don't have any loose wires running to this battery. I just still have that one terminal. Same with the ground. The ground's tied into the ground terminal inside that box. Inside here, we have our brake controller. Right now I have it connected somehow with my test light to make sure that the little red light is on, and it is. Excuse me. Okay. This is our battery wire, brake, which is going to the 7-way plug, ground, which is the green out there. And then there's this red wire right here, which is running. Well, behind this plug there was a little green wire. Pulled that out, connected it to this. That way it knows when I'm braking and it will apply its force. And the way I installed it was with the little bracket kind of tucked up behind there. I also made sure I tilted it down a little bit in case I still need to get this front panel off. That way I don't have problems in the future and having to undo all my work. So there actually might have been a wire ran to the back, but I could not find it. So if you guys have any suggestions on which wire it is, maybe you could put it in the comments down below. But I just ran a whole new wire because I know where that was going, and the older wires might have been brittle or something. I don't know. But that's how you install a brake controller. I know it's not very full detail. Another thing with this one is you press the button, you can control how much you like 18, 20. I could press down more and I could get a 94. I'm hoping I'm not blowing out my test light. And then you got you could adjust it to 50. Let's go up to 70, because I think 70 is 7 on other trucks. And then there you go. So back here, I'll go back here real quick. There's my test light. It's got no power because of no juice. But if I was to go set something on the brake pedal, you can see I have it set at 70 and it's kind of dim. But that's what the power would go to on the brake controller. So I know that's working, so I can pull this out. Brake lights are on, of course, which is good. I can take this off. And it is fully set up and ready to go. And now since I pulled out that test light, the little dot comes off. Very simple setup. Very easy to install. Just got to run 4 wires to it. And yeah, it'll be easier on newer models because they actually come, well, it depends. 1500s, I believe, do come with brake controllers depending on which year you have. Navigators and Explorers and stuff, they have harnesses, but they don't come with brake controllers. At least the older ones, I think. But it's very simple. Just follow the instructions and your wires, and 4 wires, and you're done. So, yeah, so that's going to wrap up this video. So if you like this video, give it a like. And if you're new here, subscribe. And we will see you in the next one. Peace.